On the video this morning, I want to show you what Johann and the guys accomplished by the end of week 2. So I did start the video by saying this is week 3, but it was the end of week 2. We've just finished week 3 in reality. So I just want to preface this video because this is what was accomplished in week 2. So it's literally stripping down a little bit more of the house to get it to the actual shell. As Johann says in the end of the video, there's a lot of things that we're waiting for, that we've ordered, that have to be manufactured, and we don't know what the lead times on those are going to be, so we just have to be patient. We still have currently 8 weeks before we have to move in, so I think that we'll be in time. A lot of the things are between 4 and 6 weeks. So I think there'll be a period in the build or in the renovation that we don't do much, that there'll be a lot of choosing paint colors, choosing finishings, but we won't actually fit them or paint because we don't want to do one thing and then have to redo it. For example, we don't want to paint walls and then replace windows. It just doesn't seem like a logical thing to do. So if we paint, it'll be almost the last thing that we do after the flooring, and yeah, we'll figure it out. But I think painting will be one of the last things that we do, even though we can choose paint colors and pick it up ourselves earlier. We can't do anything about the guttering, we can't do anything about the ceiling boards. There's specific ceiling boards that we've ordered, so they're being sort of, I don't know if they're being manufactured, but they're definitely being sorted for us so that we have the right amount. And also the windows. The windows are very specific, and the company that is doing the windows doesn't have all the sizes exactly as we want, or as many as we want. So they will manufacture that, and that takes 4 to 6 weeks. So I think the last 2 weeks of this project will be very hectic because that's when everything will be ready, everything will be ready to go in. The kitchen guy says he will take 4 to 6 weeks as well. Hopefully close to 4 weeks so that we can just put the kitchen in. But in the meantime, there's choosing of taps, choosing of tile finishes for the bathrooms, choosing of the flooring, and choosing paint colors and light fixtures. So those are the things that luckily we do have the time to be able to do that and to be able to source what we really want from where we want it, because I don't want to buy everything from the same place. I've looked at some of the suppliers and they don't have everything that I want all in one place. And that's how it is when you're doing a renovation. The other thing that will affect this renovation is that we don't have the choices that we used to have when we lived up in the city. We're quite far from the city, although right now we're going to be traveling backwards and forwards to a city, but it doesn't have the choices that we were used to having when we were in Pretoria. So I just want to say, come along for the journey, and I hope that this interests you. Johann and I have a little chat at the end of the video just to explain exactly what he's done and what's to expect for the next week. So thanks, let's get started. These are those screen walls. I can't remember if I showed you last week, but these came down. And here we go into the kitchen. Good morning, everyone. This is the state of affairs so far this morning. We are in week 3 of our renovations. And this wall, this was the doorway. There's going to be a lot of noise because we've got workmen everywhere in the house. But this doorway is finally been bricked up. This doorway to the left has been widened. It was just a standard doorway, so it's been widened. Sorry, I'm just going to turn my phone off. All of the cabinetry have been taken out. So this is where our stove will be going. And we're going to have cabinets all around here. I'm going to have cabinets to the ceiling on each of these sides, but the rest of it will be single cabinetry. This will all be single. We're getting new windows in everywhere, so this will all change. My husband is going to be putting some shelves up for me over there, some floating shelves. And then on this wall, I wasn't planning on putting cabinets, but we've just had the kitchen guy in, and he suggested that we put cabinets along that wall. He said that it won't take too much space from our kitchen, and he thinks that it will give us a lot more storage space. So that's what's happening on that side. Our fridge will be going there next to the door. This is quite a large fridge. And then we'll be doing fridge and microwave on the side with lower cabinets the rest of the way. And then that is the door. So as you come in the door where we've bricked that up, we're going to do a lovely big grocery cabinet over there with a broom closet next to it. So the grocery cabinet will be over here, and the broom closet will be here, and those will be floor to ceiling closets. Let me show you in the roof. This came down this week, so all the ceilings came down throughout the whole house. This really looks like a building site now. These are still going to be broken down. We're just going to keep that. And we're going to look for a nice front for the fireplace, but that will be at a later stage, not just yet. This is the window that we're going to take out and make a doorway, because that's where we're building the extension. And this window is going to match that window. So we're going to increase the size of that window. This door is going to come out as soon as we have built the strip in completely. So on this side, you can see that the veranda has been completely built up. Looks like there's a window over there, but it's just the reflection in the glass. Okay, my hubby's just told me that he doesn't have the keys for that door over there. So I think you can see that this is just the wall. You can see that that window is just a reflection. And then on the right, at the bottom of that wall, we are starting to build. And this will be the entrance into my study from the garden. I just wanted some sort of way to go into the garden from the study and not just have a window over there. I want to do something. I'd like to do something on the outside over there, put tables and chairs and have a little place to have a morning coffee. On this side you can see the bricked up wall, and if we go down you can just see that we've taken all the ceilings out everywhere. Nothing much has changed this week. They've done a lot of electrical work, things that you can't see. We've circled where we want all the new plug points, and you can just have a look and see that all of the ceiling work all the ceilings are out everywhere. And this bathroom is going to have the bath. I think I just want the loo on the side over here. The bath will run along this wall, and there was going to be a basin there, but I think I'm going to move the basin to the side over here, and then we're going to put the shower in here. So Johann is sourcing a plumber for this job, and hopefully that will start this week. Through into our bedroom, main bedroom. This is happening. So the exterior wall has already been done. They do a double brick layer for an external wall, and the bricklayer, my husband says, is pedantic about his work, so that's why it's taking quite a long time. You can see that ceilings are all out, and that is the window that we're keeping. That will be our view from our bedroom. And then these cupboards are staying. We're going to just paint them. All the doors are staying. We're just going to paint them. And in here, you can also see that the whole bathroom has been stripped down to its shell. And this is going to change slightly. The toilet will stay here. The basins were here, but they're going to go along this wall because we want to put a nice long mirror in. We're going to do his and her basins at the bottom. And then this bathroom will just have a bath in it. I'm not going to have a shower in here. The other bathroom is right next door, so Johann is going to have that bath. He showers, so he will be able to shower next door. These are the cupboards in one of the spare bedrooms. These are built-ins. I thought that we were going to remove them, but they're actually in really good condition. And the insides are quite clean. And really in quite good condition. So we will keep this for now. And we will use this as it is. So these cupboards are in the other spare room. These are the original cupboards from way back when. And these boards all need to be replaced. We're going to keep the doors and do the same as with the others. Just paint them. Somebody did a little drawing in there. Maybe it made them feel happy. At the moment, this is what Johann has a solution for cell phone connectivity. This is definitely not going to look like this when we move here. It has to change. So it'll be built in, or it'll be very nicely presented. There will be no cords anywhere. Johann says it'll be in the ceiling. So there's our car, and there's the front garden. In that corner over there, you can see all the building rubbish that we need to get taken away. So this is looking at the garden. There was a shrub over there that we've managed to remove, and a shrub over there. It's pouring with rain, so you're probably going to get covered. Get rainy spots all over the green. This is the corner. I want to do a memorial garden there. Let me just show you. So I want to build a beautiful garden, or grow a beautiful garden in that area. I think it'll look lovely. And then going along here, we've had a gardener who's come in to help us, because I think that this is going to be far too big a project for me. I've never done anything this size. I've never worked with a garden this size. But I'm quite excited to get going with this. So this is the current state of affairs. But I can't wait to have plants here and beautiful things that we would love in our garden. Can you believe that you got to the end of week 2?
Yes, it was a hectic week 1, and I think it was even a more hectic week 2. Week 2, we did things that you can't actually see. It's more that it's done. But I think week 3 is going to be hectic as well. And week 3 we need to get plumbing, electrical work, gutters, ceilings, doors and windows, everything ordered, so that we can have, don't know what the lead times on the windows and doors are, that might be about 2 weeks. Ceiling board's not going to be that much. And then the gutters, they manufacture on site. It's just a question of removing the old stuff.
So those are the things that we've ordered for the weeks to come, but depending on delivery, as Johann says, we have no idea what the lead time will be on those. And we do live in the country now. We live very far away from all the delivery points, and we're trusting that they will deliver to the house. But if not, we will have to make trips to go and fetch them.
Do that.
But we want to say thank you for coming along the journey so far with us. We are heading into week 3. We haven't got much to show you, unfortunately, for this week. There has been a lot of work that's been done, but like Johann says, not much that you can literally see. Taking down the ceiling boards for a whole house was quite time consuming and quite dusty and quite a lot of work.
Yeah, and removing the vinyl and Novilon flooring, taking that undercoating off,
stripping it down to the
cement. It's a time-consuming task.
Yes, and you took all of the cabinets out of the kitchen. But we just want to say thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.